So hello guys, today I am back again with another question on Codeforces. So in this question, we just need to see some observation on the question and then we can easily answer this question. So basically, let's check the test cases first, and then so in this, you have given an array, first one is the number of test cases, then this one is the number of elements in your array, so like 6. So basically in this you need to print uh, last element minus first element, that is like maximum one in the array. So for making that maximum, you can rotate any sub segment or sub array of this whole array. Okay, so like that. So basically in this the logic is that you can make the last element maximum, and keeping this first element no change, and then you can just subtract it and store in a number like integer, and then you can make this first element minimum and keeping this number same, like don't change this last element, and then minus it, and then store it into another integer variable. And last thing is that you need to take one array in which you need the difference of the adjacent element, because if you rotate this whole array, so like 1 will come here and 3 will come here, so at that moment your an minus a1 will be minus 2. Okay, so like this you have to do for each element, and then from that these differences you can store in an array, and then take the sort it and take the maximum one. Okay, and after that compare these three, like which you got from the first, from subtracting 7, sorry, maximum here is 11 minus 1, and minimum here is 1. 7 minus 1, that is your 6, and then again if you subtract it adjacent, then you will get maximum 6. That one is 11 and 5, or 7 6 7 and 1, so that will, so take the maximum of these three numbers and that will be your answer. So the answer will be 10, because the maximum is see, if you can rotate this 11 5 7, then you can get 11 minus 1, that will be 10. Okay, so this is the thing, and so I think you can understand this question, and let's go to the code. So basically I have already answered this question in the competition. So I have just used here array, means dynamically allocated that array, because every time the size will change. You can use vector also, yeah. So basically I have taken first here is the number of test cases, then there is an answer array. For each test case I need to store that answer array, then you just need to take integer, means for each test case you will input the number of elements, so for that I am taking j to store it, and then I have taken 3 arrays, one to store, and the second one is like storing the same, and this m1 is for the difference, storing the difference of the adjacent element. Okay, so now you will store, and you will just make a copy of original array, and here you will just store the difference of the adjacent elements. Okay, then you can just sort both these array. So from here you can get the maximum and minimum of that array, and from here you can get the maximum of the differences of the adjacent element. Okay, so this is the thing, and then you just need to take three integers in which you can store. So for the first case is like that key, you needed the keeping the first element intact, you needed maximum of the others, so you can just subtract maximum minus the first element, and here you are keeping the last element intact and taking the minimum from others. So this is that case, and here is the like you are taking the maximum of the adjacent differences. So then the point came here is ki if there is only one element in your array, then you need to just print 0, otherwise you can just take the maximum of these three and that will be your answer. So this is the whole code, and I have already submitted this question on Codeforces. One time I can just run one test case, simple test case, and you people know. So this all correct, and hope you like this video. Subscribe my channel and give thumbs up. It will not take anything from you, and like, yeah, it will motivate me to upload more content. Thank you for showing your good response on my last video also. Thank you.